Hello and welcome to Proportions. This is a short video showing a new trick on how to solve proportions that maybe some of you know and maybe some of you do not know. But let me show you. One of the things that works with proportions when we have a fraction equal to a fraction or a ratio equal to a ratio is this. When you multiply the corners, they will be equal. These two corners multiplied will always equal these two corners multiplied. So A times D will always equal B times C. That's what this is here. So A times D equals B times C. These two, ping pong, forehand multiplied equals backhand multiplied. It's just a little trick and it always works. So if we have something like this, 1 over 8 equals x over 12. There's lots of different ways you could try to do it. How many times do I have to multiply 8 to get to 12? There's lots of ways we can think about it, but I'm just sharing with you this one trick. Take 12 times 1, that's 12. 8 times x, that's 8. These two corners have to be equal. Now we can just get x by itself, dividing both sides by 8. So x is equal to whatever 12 divided by 8 is. 12 divided by 8, and we get 1.5. Simple. And this is really useful with a problem like this. It's a little more complicated than what we would normally do in middle school. So again, these two corners can multiply. 4 times 14. That is 56, I believe. 4 times 14, 56. And then these two corners, and what you have to be careful of here, always, when there's more than one term, we got to use parentheses. 2x minus 1. So it's taking 8 times 2x minus 1, and those two things multiplied are equal to these two things multiplied. That's the way it always works. So, then when I have this parentheses, I can just distribute. 8 times 2x is 16x, 8 times negative 1 is negative 8, and now I just have a normal algebra 1 equation I can solve. Adding 8 to both sides would give me 64. Divide that by 16, and my answer is 4. If you want to check, you can plug it in and say, okay, does 4 times 2, that's 8. 8 minus 1 is 7. Does 7 fourths, is that the same as 14 eighths? Well, yeah, I could just double them. It works. Okay, pause the video now. Try this one on your own. And then write it down and try it, and then start the video when you're done. Pause. Time in. These two corners multiplied. 10 times 20, that's 200. That equals these two corners multiplied. 25 times 2x plus 2. So 200 equals 50x plus 50. And then I'll subtract 50 here. That's 150 equals 50x. So x is equal to 3. That's how we do proportions. That's a little trick.